Welcome, my dear students. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everyone. This is a new lecture today about the CSR, about the CSR. We just go now to our work, which we came for today. And we'll see what is the meaning of the CSR. Probably things like we need to know about the corporate social responsibility. Here we go, my dears. This is the name of the book, and you have it as a reference there. Here we go, my dears. And the first thing here we have to talk about is the meaning of the word stakeholders. The meaning of the word stakeholders. And stakeholders are those who are having benefits in dealing with the organization. And we saw two types of stakeholders: internal stakeholders and external stakeholders. So here is this figure. You can see from here that the stakeholders are different types who are having a direct or indirect relationship with the organization. We call them, or the company, we call them stakeholders: clients, customers, suppliers, investors, retailers, employees, media, government, environment, community, competitors, clients. All these are stakeholders. And like here, you see here, stakeholders are individuals and the entities affected by a business decision, including client, customers, suppliers, investors, retailers, employees, and so on. These are the stakeholders. For that reason, when we talk about the business ethics, part of it is to see and to be in compliance with what the stakeholders need, because you are there to satisfy the needs of the stakeholders. That's why we are here. So business ethics guide the conduct by which companies and their agents abide by the law and respect the right of the stakeholders. For that reason, you find a very thread line between the word stakeholders and between the corporate social responsibility, because part of the corporate social responsibility is to satisfy the needs of the stakeholders. There's also business integrity, which means to adhere strongly as a code of ethics and implies trustworthiness and incorruptibility. Being professional of integrity means consistently striving to be the best person you can in your interaction with the others. And this is another point. Compliance is almost the same also. In terms of business ethics, generally refers to the extent to which a company conducts its business operation in accordance with applicable regulation, status, and law. For the business ethics, actually, we have many sources. We have the normative ethical theory, which focus on people's ought to behave. We have the utilitarianism. Utilitarianism, you can break it into parts, so it will be easy. Utilitarianism, which suggests that an ethical action in one who consequence achieving the greatest goods for the greatest numbers of people. We have also deontology, which essentially suggests that it is the means that lend nobility to the end. The way, how you do it, the mean, what are the ways you go to your, okay, I need to make profits, but what are the means of making profit? Are you cheating, or are you doing honest work? If it's honest work, this is the deontology. Essential suggests it is the means that lend nobility to the end. So here also we have the virtue theory in ethics, which focuses on the characters of decision maker, characters that reflect the training we receive growing up. So this is also virtue theory. Those are some points about the theories, and I will stop here now and ask my first question today. I will stop here and ask for my first question. I will stop for my first question today. Discuss the ethics theory. Discuss the ethics theory. So we'll talk here in this question about the ethics theory, which we have. And of course, it's not one theory, it's more than one theory. So we'll talk about what they are. There are four, like we said before. We have here, we have normative ethical theory, we have utilitarian theory, we have deontology theory, and we have the virtual theory. That was for the first question today. We'll talk about to differentiate between also the short-term and long-term perspectives, the word stakeholder and the word stockholders, and I showed it to you many times, guys, before. The relationship between ethical behavior, goodwill, and profit, and the meaning of corporate social responsibility. First of all, to measure true profitability, however, requires taking long-term perspective. Success with the, okay. Stakeholders are those who own shares of the company. Between the company and the society, there is a social contract, which means what? A social contract means that there is an embedded or non-seen contract between every company and the society, that the company will not harm the benefits of the society, will not hurt or breach the benefits of any society. This is the meaning of it. Society as a whole, implicit, look at this implicit agreement, like I said, among all members of corporate for social benefits. This is the meaning, so that I'm not there to harm the society. As a company, I cannot harm or hurt the society. A long-term perspective is more balanced view for profit. So here is very important aspect. Are we in our own work in business should focus on the short-run goals or on the long-run goals? Actually, we should focus on the long-run goals. We should focus on the long-run goals. So if I say here true or false, questions of true or false, companies should focus on short-run goals. So what do you think about this sentence? This sentence is false. This sentence is false, because we should focus on long-run goals, not on short-run goals. So companies should focus on short-run goals? No, this is wrong, because we should focus on the long-run goals, not on the short run. Now we'll go to another aspect, which is the stockholders and the stakeholders. We said the stockholders are part of the stakeholders, but not the opposite. Stockholders are part of the stakeholders and not the opposite. So we can say here now, stakeholders or stakeholders, true or false, are part of stockholders. So what do you think about this sentence? Is it true or false? What do you think? Stakeholders are part of stockholders? No, the opposite. Stakeholders, stockholders are part of the stakeholders, the opposite. Stockholders are part of stakeholders. If we say there is only one type of stakeholders, then this is also, what do you think about it? This is also false, because there are many types of stakeholders. There are many types of stakeholders. If we can say also, Control and C, Control and V, there is only external or internal stakeholders. Internal stakeholders, this is also false. This is also will be false statement, because we have internal and external stakeholders. This is also false, because we have both of them stakeholders, internal and external stakeholders. Okay. Like we say here, but the shareholders are those who are buying the stocks, buying your company stocks. See this word? Buying your company stocks. Buying your company stocks. These are the stockholders or the shareholders. They are named shareholders and stockholders. So if we say like this now, shareholders are same as stakeholders. Yes, this is true. Or stockholders, like this, same as stockholders. Yes, this is true. This sentence is true, because shareholders are the same meaning in the word of the stockholder. They all both have the same meaning. Shareholders and stockholders both have the same meaning. Both have the same meaning. Shareholders and stockholders both having the same meaning. That was the first part. Now, what about the goodwill? The goodwill is the reputation of your company. A goodwill, competence of almost business insight. Goodwill might include the word of business reputation. So here, Control and C, and I will go here right now, and I will put this sentence, and I will ask you, is it true or false? Is it true or false? Yes, it is true, because goodwill is business reputation. It is business reputation. It is business reputation. I don't think we have here. It is business reputation. That's true. So the sentence is right. This sentence is right. Control and C, this sentence will be right as well. So those are some sentences now. So the goodwill means the reputation of your company. We will come now to the meaning of the corporate culture. A corporate culture, for instance, consists of shared beliefs, values, behavior, and the internal organization context. That is the meaning of the corporate culture. Shall stop here for the moment and see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Stay safe, everyone. Have a good day. Bye-bye.